Hello, friends. We are tweeting right now, just checking, making sure there's no incriminating evidence in these pictures, and then I will post online. And then we shall start shortly. Hello, friends. I'm feeling. I don't know why. I've been feeling really, really, really tired these days, and then I ate some indulgent things, as in like normal. So, normally, I don't eat like quote unquote junk food, like what people would categorize as junk food, right? It's because I have a very weak stomach and I cannot digest most of it, or it makes me feel really, really sick and nauseous. And so today I was just like, I don't want to cook, and that instant ramen looks really, really good. So I had some, and now it's just sitting in my stomach. It doesn't feel like it's digesting at all. It is just sitting there. So hopefully we make it through, and I don't like feel the need to yak. There's nothing intrinsically wrong with the food, it is just my stomach. I have always been this way. Okay. An error? Oh no, what's wrong? What's the error? Yeah, we got a lot of cool things. And then we'll go through it. So a lot of these right here on the table are stationery and stuff I bought for myself. I did receive some stuff from friends, some gifts, because they went on a trip recently and they were so kind as to pick up some stationery things for me, so I will include those with here as well. And I bought a Lego kit for my birthday as well. I bought the plum blossom stuff, plum blossom kit. So if we have time, we'll make it. If not, we have a smaller flower set we can make as well. So yes, very excited. So I'm just gonna I was gonna set up Twitch on my phone to like manage chat, but I have to do Token Lambu really fast and set some people up for repairs, and then we're good. Sadly, my eczema has been acting up. It hurts. So like parts of my hands are inflamed. They're a little dry. I don't know. I also just set up some of my contact lenses cases. I was cleaning them like right before stream. And so I had been using a lot of that solution on my hands, and so hopefully it doesn't like destroy my hands. My skin hates everything. It's always my left hand specifically. It's only on my left hand do I get really bad eczema, like flare-ups. If I touch anything, it'll just start screaming. Including when I work on wigs, which is unfortunate. I have a beverage on the side. There's water and chia seeds. I was gonna put my drink here, but then you would just see the inside of my cup, and I thought it's unsightly. First letter from Higekiri. I sent him on what is it called again? The expedition. So they train for like 72 hours. Is that 4 days? Yeah. No, 3 days. 72 hours training, and then they get like their promotion. I forgot what it's called suddenly. In 5 minutes. Okay, well I have several people I need to put in, so 5 more minutes. We gotta go. We gotta switch them out. Okay. Stream manager. Okay, cool. So I can see chat my phone. Ta-da! So, super exciting stuff. I got Jet Pens haul. Some Jet Pens are my favorite local retailers. They're from California, the Bay Area, which is awesome. I got this one from Penny Post. I believe that's what it's called. It's Penny Press in Virginia, I think. And then some other stuff I got over time. Well, I think one of the most exciting things is, so I had always wanted the Superior Labor cover for my Midori MD. I have an A5. I believe this is the grid one. Yeah, this is the grid one. And so this is what I use for my diary all the time, and I've always just wanted a TSL cover for it. I had gotten another one. I had gotten the Bumkuhin collaboration one with TSL, which is the canvas with the leather trim. However, that one was not my style. The inside had a lot of pockets, and it was very intrusive when writing. You'd feel that bump. There'd be pockets in here. I can't show the cover, but there'd be even more pockets on the front. So whenever you wrote, you'd feel that overlapping fabric. And yeah, so I have that cover. I still have it, actually. I don't use it. I do want to sell it. But then I was able to get this one, and this one came out in 2023. I believe it was a spring summer special edition. It came in 5 colors: black, gray, coral pink, this green, and then a blue. I think it was like a cyan kind of blue, teal blue. And I had really liked the green cover. I had been coveting for this. I don't know, is it called like a spring green or something? But it was so pretty. But it was $200, and so I just over time I really debated on this, like, do I get it? 200. That's a lot, but I'm gonna use it for the rest of my life. And then I was just thinking, like, okay, for my birthday this year, I'm gonna buy it because I've been thinking about this cover for 2 years already. That I really want it, might as well buy it. And then I was just looking up on different websites. I looked up on TSL's official website. I was looking for their partner shops, people who are like authorized to sell their products, and focus. And so I checked each individual store that they were partnered with, and I was checking if they have the notebook cover in stock. And then I got to Penny Press in, I believe, Virginia, and I saw it. They had it on sale, and for $100. And I saw it on the website, and I was like, oh my god, no way. That's crazy. So I was gonna Insta buy it on the website, but when I looked at the listing, I double checked the listing size, and the listing size was for A6. I was like, okay, if it's $100, but the dimensions say A6, but the item name says A5, I'm like, I don't want to take the risk. It is on sale, so it's final sale too. I was like, okay, I'm really scared. But when I checked, it was 2 to 3 a.m. Pacific time, and then the store is Eastern, so I was like, okay, they open at 10 a.m. and I'll call them 7 a.m. my time so I can get a confirmation. So I like stay up all night a little bit. Or I remember waking up and then going back to sleep too. I wake up at 7 a.m. and I put in a call, and I was just like, hello, I saw this item online, but I have a question about it. Do you have the TSL A5 cover in green in stock? And they're like, oh, let me go check. Like, oh yes, we have one in stock. I was like, is it the A5 size on for 100? Because on the website it says A6. And they're like, oh yeah, I just double checked right now. It is correctly the A5 size, not the A6 size. I was like, oh my gosh, oh that's awesome. They're like, oh, but we have a price discrepancy. There's a price change. And I was like, I just kind of like held my breath because I was like, oh no, was the $100 cover a mistake? Is it actually still just regular price? But I was like, I had mentally prepared myself because I wanted this cover, and I was like, oh, if it's 200, I can still do it because I've been wanting this notebook cover for 2 years. And then the person on the phone was like, it should actually be $49.50, so it's 75% off. And I was just like, can you put it on hold? I'd love to buy it. And they're like, oh yeah, of course. Would you like to come pick it up in store? And I was like, I'm in California. They're like, okay, we'll mail it to you. And so super kind. I put in my order right away, and then they shipped it for me. And that person who I was on the phone with said they were working there all day, so they can guarantee that like they would be the one to help process the order and it goes to me rather than it being sold on floor. So I was so happy. And then easily within a few days it arrived, and it's beautiful. I don't see anything wrong with it, and if anything was wrong, I think that's fine too. I don't mind. But it was such a good buy, and I'm so happy now I have this cover. I can use it for all my diaries from so on. Yay! So I'm so happy. And then I was going to, so this is my diary I use normally, so I'm about halfway through, and very, very fortunately my friends bought me another. They happened to buy the same notebook for me, so I can have a refill ready. So whenever I'm done writing with this, take that notebook out, just fill it in with another one. So happy! Yay! Oh, it's so pretty. So it is silver foil stamped on the, it's like a very, very pale gold silver. There's just like this hint of yellow in it. And then the foil is a little bleed over, but that's okay. Like over time it'll come off just fine. But yeah, I'm really happy about this. Finally came in. Some of this stuff came in a while ago actually, but I've just been holding on to it. Yeah. I was just like, I have to clean my desk to do like a desk stream. So that takes time. And oftentimes I usually keep my stuff until I have like a substantial amount for a haul. So at least it's interesting because I have more stuff. And my friends so kindly got me some stuff. So like they got me the Midori MD notebook, A5 size, which is the one in here. This is a lined version. I use a grid for no particular reason. I just had the grid one, and so the lined one would be the next one I would use. Just putting this guy down. And then the next one, we got the Love and Trip stuff. Yes, the reveal stream. So this one my friends got for me. I asked them to pick it up. It's the Traveler's Factory notebook in a passport size with craft paper. Ooh. So yeah, we will be setting up a Traveler's notebook because I did pick that up. And then these are some other things that I have picked up over time, which is Traveler's Cafe. This is a 2023 writing board. It's the cafe theme, which I thought was really cute, and it's perfect because I bought the design just because I really liked it, but it's a red tone, and it's going to be perfect because the newest Love and Trip edition is red color, so I got this. I'm so excited. I've been stalking the website, just like every day refreshing until they put it in stock. Some other things I got to help set up, I got the connecting rubber bands to put the notebooks together. I have a this one came in its original package, but I already took it out. This is the Starbucks Reserve collaboration with Travelers Company. This is the rose gold cherry blossom brass kind of charm. So I was gonna put that onto the notebook. And then, thank you. Yeah, it was my birthday a few days ago now. I've just been so tired. I was like, I was gonna do a birthday stream the day of, but I was just like, I was so tired for some reason. I've been tired this whole week. Who knows what's going on? It's okay, we're here now. We're like fighting through. And then, so yeah, this one's gonna go on here. I also have an idea for how to decorate this one. There's a certain merch I'm getting from Reverse 1999. I was gonna put it on the front, tie it on, but I haven't received that yet. Ami has not contacted me about shipping that yet. So those are those. I bought these ones, this notebook, this band, all from Jet Pens, and then these are all from Jet Pens as well. So Jet Pens had a promotion where if you spend the $80, you would get several items for free as bonus. And so the bonus items were sticker, 2 pens, and tape. I believe that's it. But it's okay because I was going to spend $80 anyway, so it just worked out in my favor. The tape is not my first choice, which is a little sad because all the tapes I did want were sold out, but these are just abbreviated months. So it's like April, APR, MAY, JUN, JUL. They're just stickers you can decorate for a calendar really fast. They gave 2 pens. This one I'm actually quite excited for it because Uni Jetstream's my favorite. This is the new Uni Jetstream Light. I believe it's made out of recycled material, and it's a lighter weight than their normal pens, and it uses the same refills too. So once this is done, you can just refill it with the standard. Oh, what's going on? Why is that green? You can use the standard refill in here. And I do have a box of refills. So now I just have a new pen body to use, which is nice. And then it also comes with, then this part is plastic, and then this part is a rubberized plastic. And it's like soft. And then this one is a mild liner. And I think this green is meant to imitate the Jet Pen's color. Mild liner in olive. It's a highlighter. So yeah, there's a bold and a fine. I don't use many mild liners, so I'm not too familiar. Comes with a sticker that says Jet Pens. Jet Pen's my favorite. This is an old one I have. Jet Pens haul, so you can like post a picture with all the stuff that you have. Other things I bought, which are exciting. I bought this Eco, which is really cute. This is a pen cover made of shells. So it's like a bunch of shells crushed up together, mixed with, made of scallop shell and plastic. So 51% something, and the other part is PET. And it comes in 3 colors with 2 sets each. It's meant to be a pencil cap, which I'm very excited for. And yeah, it just protects your pencils. And I wanted this because I have some sewing, like, what are these things called? Like sewing chalk. And I didn't realize that you're supposed to use these as a cap for them. So on some of my pencils, I had like done both ends of them. I had sharpened both ends, but now it's okay. Now I have a cap I could put on it. But also I can, and I prefer to kind of have just like, if I have the eraser, the quote-unquote eraser, I prefer to have it on the end so I can redo it easily without just like having it on the side. So I have that, and then I was going to share this with my mom too. Whenever I get the chance, I always like to buy the eco version of things. Or I'm totally down to buy like stuff made from recycled plastics or stuff made from seashells. Isn't that cool? I like seashells. Yeah, that's nice. I have one more. I don't know where the blue pencil is. I know I have it, but I don't know where it is right now. That's okay, I'll find it later. Yeah, look at that. Covers, okay. That's cool. These feel smooth. They feel nice. So I just have to find a home for them so they don't get lost anywhere. Otherwise, I don't use wooden pencils. So. Yeah, I would share with my mom. And then, cause she has more of the sewing chalk that's like the triangle shapes, and you use those. I use those as well, but they're not my favorite because they get everywhere. Where's that blue pencil? Because I know the blue pencil I like goofed and I sharpened both ends of the pencil. That's okay though. Okay, so some other things I got is the Kokuyo Campus B5 paper. This is for I want to use for cosplay stuff. So I have a notebook and I just use it for drawing some cosplay draft designs. And this was going to be filler paper for it. Let me go find that. Okay. So I have 2 notebooks where I do all my cosplay designs, and this is one of them. This one's just the larger size. My other one is about an A5 size. No? Yeah, it's about an A5 size, and that's one of the things. This is just if I have a larger sheet, and it's also nice because sometimes the designs, I just want to have it on one piece of paper. So I have it on here. So I was going to fill it in here. I'm just going to shove it all in here. We'll do that real fast. This is some stuff I printed. I ended up printing it in super low resolution, so they're super blurry now. I'm sad. I guess that's just how life goes. So after we set some of this stuff up, we'll set up the traveler's notebook. We might, I don't know, we might decorate it a little bit, and then let's go on to the Lego stuff. So I have 2 Lego sets we could build. I have the Plum Blossom, which is the one I bought for my birthday intentionally. And then we have a sunflower one, which I bought like 3 years ago and never built. And I think it's just a matter of time. The Plum Blossom one's going to take more time, I believe. Open. How do I open this again? Is it just pull? I feel like I have to press something. Press. Press. No? Okay. Flip, press, it'll open. Okay, that's what it says. I already flipped it up. There's an arrow, pressing down, pressing. What do I hold on to? How do I make this? Splay your ribs, please. Speaking of ribs, it's something I've brought up a few times, which is whenever I teach dissections, sometimes my students, they always have a hard time opening thoracic cavities, and they'd be like, Leanne, can you open the ribs for me? And I'd just be like, okay, and then I walk in like to the dissection specimen. I have to open up the ribs. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my birthday was on Sunday, and I couldn't. Why can't I open this? Come on, I can open ribs. Why can't I open this guy? Press. I remember I struggled with this quite a bit, though. Treat it like the ribs? I can't. There's a locking mechanism. That's like, it's keeping it from opening. Well, I don't know how to work. It says a push, but the push is not working. What am I pushing? Okay, something happened. Okay, we got it. I don't know how much paper this can hold. I don't know if it can open that or hold the double pack. So I got 50 sheets, 2 50s, so it's 100. So I don't know if it can do that much, or if it's gonna be like, it's too full. I hate you. Oh, it tells you which version of the paper is in the bottom. That's nice. Kokuyo loose leaf and the serial number. So if you ever want to buy it again, you know which one it is. That's nice. Ooh. I think 50 sheets is a good number. It looks pretty. It looks content in there. So I can store this one. Speaking of paper, my friends also got me some, when they were in Japan, they got me some paper. That's what these large binders are. So I got these binders, these Kokuyo binders, because they're very pretty. These are limited edition. I just got it because the cover's pretty, but I had no plans for them, which is a mistake which is commonly made in stationery. But I came up with a plan for them, so we're fine. So my friends very, very kindly bought me some A5 paper. Sorry, no, A4 paper. This is a Maruman A4 in grid. And it has a pale grid on it. This is only a two ring binder. And my intention to use these now is for con scrapbooking. So whenever, every time I go to a convention, I just have a lot of memorabilia from a con, but no place to put it. And I do like scrapbooking, but I don't like, the thing I don't like of scrapbooking are, like in American scrapbooking, you have those, it's like an album and it's those plastic sheets, you make the insert, then you slip it into the insert. I don't like that. So I just thought, oh, I can just use these binders as scrapbooks. And so over time I'll decorate like Fanime 2011, and then I'll push in all the stickers and like pamphlets I got from that con, and then next page Fanime 2012, you know. Eventually I'll get around to doing that. I don't think I'll do it on stream though. Oh, it depends. Because sometimes I feel like what is it? Some things are like personal things. Like sometimes they're like gift from friends and stuff. I can't do that on stream. Those are for me. Those are for my eyes only. They're nothing big. They're just kind of like, thanks, Leanne. Nice seeing you. But yeah, just respect my friend's privacy too, because oftentimes it has their names on it. But yeah, so those are some of the things. I might do other ones, like, oh, cosplay gathering, and then like put in all the freebies that people have given me. That one's doable. Sounds fun. I've seen people run around with instant film. Yes, I always use my Instax at con. I have two full, thick Instax albums, because I always use Instax. Where's my camera? Oh. I have an Instax, and I bring it with me to every convention. This one is I think it's a Mini 70. I love mine. This is Instax Mini 70. I've had this since I finished college. My friends gave this to me as a graduation gift from college. I bring it to every trip I've ever gone to. Anytime I leave the city, I bring it with me. And it's held up really, really well. Yeah, the case is really nice. I've had this case for a long time too. And I recently got this last time I went to Disneyland with my friend. It's Radiator Springs. We went to Cars Land in California Disney. And then the date my friend and I went, so we happened to go on November 11th. And so I use mine all the time. It holds 10 films each section. You just use it up, and then you take off the case, you unscrew the bottom, you remove it, and then you refill it in here. I love using mine. I use it all the time. I love taking pictures with my friends, of my friends when I go out. And it does make for a lot of good memories. Bringing it to a con is fun. I do have cosplay pictures with this too. You really, really need a handler though, because I don't got the hands to hold this as I run around with con and my prop. And I love them, yeah. And then there's so many nice ones now. I've seen ones that are like digital and analog, so you can print from them too, which is really crazy. I do want to get another camera someday. I'm happy with this one. I want to get like a larger size one. They have ones that have wide shots, so instead of like it being a credit card size of like a 2x3, there's like no, 4x6 is too big. Is it a 4x6? I don't know. Like the wide shot's about this side. Also, I don't remember if I've shown this on stream before yet, but we'll get to this in a little bit. But yeah, so like they have wide shots, which are really cool. Instant Bluetooth printer, yes. Yes, the Bluetooth cameras are nice. I want to get a Bluetooth camera too, but it wouldn't be an Instax. It would just be like a regular mini printer for photos. I'd be happy with that. Unless I get like a combo one that can do print and take photos, then sure for an Instax. Otherwise, I would just do regular printing. Okay, so this is some of my cosplay notebooks. So, is there anything in here? So like, this costume arrived. I bought this one. This one arrived and it fits. I'm just waiting on wig parts, you know. I didn't draw anything else in here, that's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to find a better way to chronologue a lot of my convention memories because I have every con you go to, they give you bags of stuff, right? And I have these giant bags from each convention, especially Anime Expo. They make the biggest bags on planet Earth. And I would store each year in those, but it's not efficient nor effective. So I was trying to reconsider how I do things. I've taken out all my programs for those ginormous bags, and I've organized my programs by year and by convention. So by convention first, and then by year within each little like binder holder. And then now I just have all this paper memorabilia left, which I was thinking, what's the best way to organize this? That's what I've come up with. A scrapbook. Yes. So looking forward to whenever I get a chance to do those. It'll be very fun. Okay, so some other stuff we got. This is a big one. So Traveler's Notebook, Love and Trip, passport size. When I saw this online, when they announced this, I was like, or they announced the theme at the beginning of each year, and I was just kind of like, sure, like, whatever. And then I saw the notebook, and it comes in a red. It comes with a special cotton cover. The back is going to be embossed, and it has an exclusive or like special edition insert. And then I saw this red color, and I was like, this is the one. This one's gorgeous. And then again, it goes with the 2023 cafe writing board that I bought before, and I was like, this is perfect. It'll be great. And then the collaboration charm I got is pink, and I'm like, oh, pink will go with red. And then I ordered this from Ami Ami. This is Reverse 1999 pocket ruler or miniature ruler from Winsong, who's one of my favorite characters. The ruler comes up to about, I think it's 11 and a half or maybe 12 centimeters. The ruler is not set on 0. There's a little bit of this overhang up to 11. It comes with a protractor inside, so you can see there's a gap here. It comes with circle stencils, and it comes with angles, so 60, 45, and a 30 degree. If you want a 90, this is pretty close. Or this is a 92 in here. It's double-sided, so you have silver with black. I don't know what you would call this. This is like etched in. This is 3D. It has like a black enamel fill. And the other side is black with a sort of off gold, silvery gold pattern. And it's not reversed, it's properly like rewritten to match the direction. It's gorgeous. Yeah, big pockets. And then it comes with the world's littlest S carabiner and a keychain of Winsong that's removable. It's her character art on one side, and I believe the other's just like some logo and her name. Yeah. So this perfectly fits or matches the passport size. So I could, if I get a pocket or a folder for this, I could put this in here, and then I will just be the coolest cat around, you know. Yeah, that's one of the things. I plan to remove this from here specifically. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. Oh, I don't like the sound of metal scratching on itself. That's also why I don't want to keep it together. But I would love to keep it in here. I think it's just kind of fun to have. Yay! So let's go ahead and take this apart. I see tape. I think the tape is inside. And then we can start assembling the notebook. Yeah. My first passport size. Oh, I meant to show you. So I have 2 regular size. One regular edition my friend gave me, which is a Taiwan exclusive. It's a Taiwan beer exclusive. And then the other one I got is a regular camel. No certain edition. It's just the regular standard one. So I love this. I've been using it for a long time. But I just have this issue where I spilled candle wax on it. So there's this stain, which really, really makes me sad. And I have this beautiful patch that I bought from a convention. Unfortunately, I don't know the artist's name, but I have this wonderful patch, which is of the Target bear, and I wanted to sew it on here, but I've never done leather work before, and I'm really, really nervous about sewing. So, someone on Twitter made a really good recommendation or suggestion, which is buy scrap leather and practice on that practice getting the stitching correct, and then when I'm more confident, then I can stitch onto here. So I'm like, that is a good idea. So I'll get around to doing that one day. But until then, I haven't used this notebook. I've taken everything out, sadly. I do miss using it. It's just, yeah, this upsets me to no end. Every time I look at it, it makes me hate myself every day. So it's just like, I need to put it away and not use this for now. Oh, I do have my charm on this one. So this is the bookmark little like string thing. And I got this bead from an Aerith cosplayer. I believe it was either my first fanime or my second fanime. I have a feeling it's my first fanime. And there's an Aerith cosplayer who's going around with Zach, maybe? I don't remember. It's been a long time. And then she was passing out materia, and she's like, oh, here's for you. And then she like gave one to each of me and my friends. And I just thought it's so gorgeous. It's a glass bead with very nice metal, like, how do I describe that? Metal wire? Like the loops are really, really pretty. They're very even. They look nice. And so having that as some of my earliest convention memories was so sweet, and it made me really happy. And whenever I look at this, I just remember that first con I went to with my friends and all the special memories we had and all the fun we had. And so I put it on my notebook. So whenever I look at this, it brings back fond memories. It makes me hate myself less over spilling candle wax on my freaking leather notebook cover. Unbelievable. The other one I have is from my friends when they went to Taiwan. They got the Taiwanese edition one for me. I keep that safe. I keep that away from everything because it has special embossing on it. Oh, leather cover, red. And then this one, they always come with this extra band that you can use for your notebook. So passport size, love and trip. This is, you can see the metallic red here. Traveler's Notebook has a leather cover that ages and becomes better with use, and the simple notebook is easy to use. We hope it tempts you to go traveling having this notebook in your hand. Please write down at random what you feel or what you think in the cafe you dropped into during your travels. Besides, you may find a new feature every day. Going to work, having this notebook in your hand. It may change your life. Yay! So, keep everything to the best of our abilities. So cute. Every traveler's notebook is filled with love. It's true. Every notebook is filled with love. And then I take out this strap because I might want to use this one for here. But also it's good to take it out so that it doesn't lose its elasticity when it's being bound around this one. And then this is an extra elastic. It looks like they're the same. They look... Maybe this one's a little bit lighter in red. This one looks a little darker. It might be the bag. Care for leather items. Yeah, prevent molding. Blood vessel streaks. That sounds scary. Moles from the original skin. You know me. I read everything. I read all the instructions. Yes, leather patina. You can see it a little bit on my cover. Oh, this makes me pissed. This was a mistake. But then it's like when I first got the camel, it was very suede-y. You can see it still on the cover right here. It has this soft suede texture. It's like a little fuzzy, but over time that fuzz has gone off and it's become a darker, smoother brown on the outsides. Like here you can see the difference. The spine is a little bit more orange in color. It has a bit of a white to it. That's the suede feel. The rest of it has patina. Okay. It's so little. I'm not used to this. Ooh, those loose threads, I gotta snip them. This is so little. I'm not used to this. Look at the little... Oh, there's an extra band. So are they all the same? This one looks the same. It's almost like a plum color. It feels different from my other one. My other one is softer. Like when I first got it too, it was softer. There's... Well, see, this is a special embossed one, so it says Love and Trip on it. So they often make special edition colors for anniversary or events, and then if it's popular enough, they add it to the lineup. So like originally it was brown and black, and then they added camel, and then they added blue, and then they added olive. And I think like eventually the red might get added if it does really well, but then the regular edition red won't have this embossing on the back. How cute. This is perfect too, because what I wanted was a decoration with embossing, not just a foil stamp. And I wanted something on the back because I wanted to put a charm on the front, and I didn't want it to like override an existing thing. This is so cool. Okay, let's open it together. This feels different. Whoa, it's so red. Duh. So this is Love and Trip. Every traveler's notebook is filled with love. There's a cat on this one. Ooh. And it comes with little cards that you can tear out to give to people. Look, beer. I do like beer. And local food. I do like local food. This is a blank insert. Oh, it's so little. I'm not used to this tiny size. This tiny. Oh, and then they're so nice. They have these properly to like protect the cover. And so oftentimes I do take out the band, because if the knot is in here, it makes an uneven writing surface, which is I'm not into. So I just take it out and then I wrap it around manually. And so what I want to do is when I get my Marcus charm or like the Hoffman knot, I want to put it on here and then put an elastic in this direction. So I'm just waiting until that comes in. Maybe I can show you what it looks like. And my phone. Hoffman knot. Yeah, that's my plan. I do want to attach this to the bookmark one though. I think it would be fine if I put it on here as well, but I think with the knot it would be too much. So come on. So this is Reverse 1999 Hoffman knot. This is a knot that's from the game storyline, and it's a metal charm. This is the Hoffman knot on it. It's etched on there, and it has the date of the storm in Vienna. So let me find a clearer picture. Yeah, it looks like this. And I wanted to get this knot. I believe it comes on a leather strap, which is a little crazy for a game. A game coming with legit leather. Even though it's a little strap, I didn't expect that. So I wanted to get this knot and put it on a charm on like here. I think I would do either sideways instead of this way. I would do sideways. And then I would have the band run around this way. I want to see what that looks like. But that's what my intention is. And so by having the special edition on the back, it doesn't intrude, or this won't intrude on that. Yeah. Exciting. And then I can have my little other Reverse 1999 ruler in here because I'm obsessed like that. Oh, I have to say though, this leather is not soft. And this is my first time having a dyed one, so that might be the reasoning, because the brown one I have is not dyed, the camel. But this is my first dyed one, so the leather feels tougher on the outside, and I don't feel as bad about scratching it. if one has to be honest. Okay, let's go ahead and put everything together, and then I'll just gently put some of the paperwork back into here. I don't remember if I keep the plastic. I don't remember if I'm like finicky like that. Okay, we have it here. So we have this. We have the bookmark strand. It's really short. I'm not used to it. It's so little. So we can put this onto here, and it'll be nice and weighted. And then we can set up the insert. So we can go do that right now. This is just the craft paper one. 64 page. So I have a silly plan for this one, okay? So I like to drink a lot of tea. I was gonna use this to keep all of my tea tags. So for example, this is a tea I like from IKEA. I can't read it. I was just gonna go ahead, glue it here, and then call it a day, and then keep all the teas I've ever enjoyed just cataloged in here. That's it. That's my plan. And I thought it would look cool on the craft paper. And life is just about enjoying the small things and being silly. Tea stationery crossover, yeah. Can you tell I'm a hoarder? One of the other silly things I do is washi tape sampling. I keep all the washi tape. If anyone's ever mailed me something and it has washi tape on it, I've kept it. I can show you later. It's only hoarding if it's unorganized. I'm excessive. I'll just put it like that. It looks nice if it's true. If it's curated, it's not so much. I understand, yes. But I'm also not here to make light of actual hoarding. I think I'll do the brown. I think the black. I think the brown. I always like brown. I think I have to be mindful of the terms I use, because sometimes it's just like things people say lightly or all willy-nilly, but I'm like, no, it's not like that. You gotta be mindful. But yeah, I keep a lot of things. Like when it comes to cosplay, I'm like, what if I can use this? And then I just keep it. Every scrap piece of foam that's like over 1 inch by 1 inch, I keep it. So to connect notebooks is really easy. You just get one of their connecting bands. You can also use a giant rubber band. I have used giant rubber bands before, but you can use their proprietary one. And then you get 2 notebooks, and you find their midsections at where the spine opens up, and then you open them up in both ways. So here's like the staple. Here's the staple over here. You set it down on the surface, and then you slide the band over it. Gently move it down. And then that's it. Now you have 2 notebooks connected together. And then you just open it up so you have the ends facing forward. And you can slide it into this rubber band here. And now your notebook holder has 2 notebooks inside. And if you want to put a third, you can slide it through this band here. I always like to do 2. I find 2 is a comfortable size for me. When it gets to 3, the notebook can hold it, but the writing experience isn't as nice because you're like fighting a lot of paper down here. Yes. Yay! Okay, I wonder if I can like manage to do the bookmark nicely. Let me give it a try. I also want to show another one my friend got me. So this is the special edition my friends got me. This is the Taiwanese exclusive. So it's also a camel. It comes with a green band, and it's a 50th anniversary traveler's notebook. Collaborate with Taiwan beer. And this is a foil stamp. Very pretty. I don't think it's, yeah, the rest of it's standard. It's the foil stamping on the front, and it comes with a special insert, which is a Taiwan beer insert. I took it out though. I haven't used it yet, basically, or like that's just it. I haven't used it, so I'm keeping it right now. What I have in here though are some of my collection stuff. So sticker release paper, and then I have like a log of sorts. I wonder if I can show this. Let me double check. Oh, something that does suck though. So there was one time I put a sticker in here, and for some reason the sticker smell. It smelled really bad, and now this like notebook smells, which is unfortunate. Okay, show this. So it's sticker paper, sticker release paper, and so anytime I get loose stickers, I do put them in here. And these are gifts from my brother. So whenever I'm ready to put the sticker somewhere, I can just take it off really easily. You can see like Kirby's foot is peeling up. I put it on somewhere. So this is a nice way to keep my stickers, and I don't just have them all loose and in hell. And then this is one other thing. So I keep a lot of washi tape. So whenever people mail things and it has washi tape, I take the washi tape off, and then I stubbornly realign and make the patterns line up, and I put them in here. I also sample washi tape, so whenever I buy washi tape, I put like a row of it in here to catalog. But yes, you can tell I was just being silly. I have a coelacanth tape. That one's really cute. I like coelacanth. My favorite fish. So yes. If you've ever sent me washi tape, it's in here. And I was working very hard to put the patterns back together. So just know it's appreciated. Everything anyone sent me, it's in here. Yeah, that's me being silly. So this is like my catalog-ish book. I don't do writing in this one. I don't do my diary or calendar in here. That's in my other one, or it was in my other one, before I took the cover off. Oops, sorry. Back onto the shelf. Okay. So this one, I don't know which one's longer. I don't know which one to use. Or it's okay. I'll just put this in here for now. I'll figure it out because I haven't gotten the charm yet either. So once the charm arrives, then we will like really decide. Okay, this is the one that goes in there. And this is the one that does not. That goes back into the box. So we'll go ahead and put this away. I'll do my best to put the charm on. If it doesn't work out, then I'll just do it off stream. Sometimes when I have to do with little knots, I use tweezers. But also I cut my nails recently, so I cut them short. When they're longer, sometimes I can use that to tie knots. But no, I had to do a lot of typing, so I grew my nails out for my birthday. Just like take pictures of me holding merch and stuff, and I was like, okay, no, it's over. I have to go on with my life. I have to go back to typing. Like, cut everything and filed my nails. Okay, let's see. This does feel really different. It's a drier cover. I know there's already variation within colors, but between colors, I don't know. It's my first time holding a dyed one. Interesting. It is cute though. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with this. So I want to get folders for it to put inside. I was thinking to get a folder to put in the middle. Then I can like slide this on one pocket, slide this on another pocket. But then the folders were sold out. But then I also thought, because I was given this suggestion of using scrap leather to practice my stitching, what if I make folders out of leather and then I put it in here? Oh my god, big brain, dude. Freaking hopefully it comes true. Hopefully I'm cool enough to like and confident enough to make that happen. Okay, how will I don't know if I have faith in myself right now. I have to remember my knots. Do I have enough brain energy to do knots? I always get confused whenever I have to tie my square knots. Even though it's only 2 knots, I lose track really fast. It is not as muscle memory-y as like tying your shoe. So this one, Right over left. Come on. It's different when something, it's tethered to something. It doesn't feel as normal. And then, oh, I want to do a little shorter. Come on. First is always right over left. I used to have to know a lot of knots, especially for camping. Come on. Make my professor proud. And then next is left over right. Left over right, left over right. Left over right. Is this one too big? Left over. I didn't want to pick one that was too thin though, that would like make the thread splay. Oh, I don't need it. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh! I'm making it spread. Oh no. Why does that not look so ugly? I did it correctly though, because the string's going in the right direction. Well, okay. Let's hope for the best. I bumped my head on my phone. I have a Spanish moss, and I think it's growing because I hung that moss up over my kitchen sink, and now whenever I wash my dishes, the moss touches my head. So I think it's growing. Yay, look at that. And then eventually I'll have the knot right here. Cool, alright. Okay. Let me just shove this in here for now. It can go in here. This one I'll keep separately until I have a folder because I don't want it to just... I would hate to lose that ruler if it's just like flying out eventually. Because it's metal, so it has enough slip that it could just like eject itself. So let's not do that. This one, there are some loose threads on here, so maybe we can just use a thread cutter really fast to take care of that. Where are my thread cutters? Here's my con box. This is everything I bring to the convention. It must be deep in there. Oh, here it is. Are you excited for con season? Wait, do I need this thread? Or can I cut it? I think it feels secure enough. Ugh, I don't know. I just have not had the drive to do any cosplay stuff, which is upsetting. Sometimes I was like watching some things and I was like, wow, those people made entire shoes. And I was like, I missed when I made entire shoes. There's literally nothing stopping me from making cosplay again. I just don't have the drive or the motivation. It's so sad. Can't force those things? Yeah. Like, I feel this mental block between me and my sewing machine. I don't know what it is. Are you another string? There, I need to invert this. Sometimes I feel like I just have to be forced to do something, and then it'll like jumpstart it. Like, sometimes my dad is like, hey, can you fix this zipper for me? And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, you know what? Sewing isn't so bad. I can fix a zipper. I can sew a whole dress, and then I can go make a dress. Oh, the funny thing though is, both of my parents know how to sew. Oh, this is coming apart. Oh, it's unraveling. Oh. That's new. Has it ever done that before? How do I fix that? Unless I get some like bias stuff to... Maybe that can be the thing. Maybe I can get some bias tape and then stitch up the edges. Maybe that's my next endeavor. You know what, friends? We might be onto something. I've really never seen it unravel like this before. Wow, did they switch cotton? Yeah, because when I was trimming some of the threads, I was like, this isn't sewing, like, this isn't like the stitching thread. What is this? Okay, well, maybe that can be a project. Come on, turn your corners. Turn your corners. Well, it's not that big of a deal. Yay! Oh, I got cotton all over this guy. He's so little. Oh my gosh. So yeah, JetPens announced they were gonna release this item. So at first I emailed them. I was like, "Hi, are you gonna come out with this item? Please?" And then they were like, "Oh, we don't have plans for it right now, but we will tell our buyers about it." And then it went online. I was like, "Oh my god, it's here!" And then it says coming soon. So I had that webpage where it says coming soon open as like my main browser. And every time I went on the computer, I would refresh it. And I kept refreshing it every time I turned on the computer and used the internet. And then one day, when I was at lab, it said like in stock, add to cart. And I add to cart right away and bought it. And now if you go on their website again, it says coming soon once more. So I don't know if I like bought it early. There was like a glitch in the system and they released early. Because technically, this notebook doesn't release until next week. Or maybe 2 weeks. It's on pre-order right now and everywhere else, and it doesn't release until next week. So I was like, but yeah, I bought it and it came. You saw it first here, I guess. Look how cute. Fanime gave me a sewing kit. How handy. I have another sewing kit. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is though. So I'm like standing because there's a chair right here. There's fabric all over this chair. It's holding my stuff, so I'm not sitting. Okay, we're gonna move on to some other stuff. We can do swatches for these, maybe. It's fine. Let's move this out of the way. And then, the reason there's a cardboard here, in JetPens, whenever you buy stuff, it's really cool. Actually, I've never seen a store do this. They stack all their supplies on a piece of cardboard sheet and then they saran wrap the whole thing. So everything stays in place, which is very nice, especially for us buying expensive fountain pens. So everything is secured and then they put it in a bubble mailer and mail it out to you. Very, very nice. And this is nice because whenever I mail packages, I have a sturdy board now I can insert in there when I give or send people their stuff. Recycling. Okay, cool. Okay, friends. So, I have two things. We can either do... I bought this one for myself for my birthday. We got the Plum Blossom Lego set, which is all-inclusive. It has a little vase, and it has the flowers and everything all in one. And then this is another one I bought several years ago but never made. It is 2 sunflowers, and they are 9.4 inches tall. So, I don't know. Which one should we make? I don't know how long it'll take me to make this one. I imagine this one's pretty short. I've been streaming for almost an hour already. I feel like I can go for longer. I hope this doesn't take more than 2 hours. I think if it goes beyond 2 hours, I get really tired. But this one would be pretty short. I don't know. Should I just do this one first and then see how I feel after? What if this one's like 10 minutes? And then it'll take away from this guy. What if I get tired? Because I do this guy because it's so short. Okay, we'll do this one. If I'm up to it, then I'll do this one as a bonus. But we're in a red theme today, so we'll go do this one. I got this one at Target. I actually bought this several months ago. 191 pieces. This is 327. Wait, is 191 a lot? But it's so little. I think it's just each individual petal. Right? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is probably like 30 already. That's another 30. So that brings it down to 130. And then there's like 15 here. That's another 30. Easy peasy. We'll do this one. Okay, so yeah, confession. I actually bought this several months ago. And it's just been sitting at my table. But now it's for my... Well, because I bought it several months ago because it went on sale. And then I had like a coupon. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. And then I felt guilty about buying it. And then my birthday came up and I was like, you know what? This is for my birthday. That's fine. Alright, here. Sometimes my friends they're so sweet. They genuinely want the best for me, right? And they're like, Leanne, go treat yourself. And I'm like, don't worry. I already have. Don't worry. Oh, okay. Oh, there's two. I didn't realize. It's the new paper packaging. I love it. Eco-friendly. Look, there's a real plum blossom. For those who've never seen real plum blossoms. Oh, these are the red ones. Yes. They do look similar. How cute. How pretty. 1, 2. I turned around too fast. I went from squatting to standing. I turned around too fast. My head is spinning. As good as instant ramen tastes, it makes me feel really, really bad. It dehydrates me like crazy. Builder. Hey, that's what I have. What is Builder? Has anyone tried? Plum Blossom. La fleur de prunier. La fleur de prunier est depuis longtemps un motif populaire dans l'art traditionnel. Dans une tradition qui remonte à plus de 1000 années, elle est souvent représentée dans des peintures à l'encre, ink paintings, et au lavis comme faisant partie d'un catalogue classique de belles plantes connu sous le nom de 4 gentilshommes, the 4 gentlemen, what does that mean? Ou des 4 noble plants. Ensemble, elles représentent les vertus et le sec contenu des 4 saisons. Le premier, l'hiver, l'orchidée, le printemps, le bambou, l'été, le chrysanthème, l'automne. Oh, it's the 4 seasons! Oh, the bamboo one's really nice too. I thought about getting the bamboo one. Avec ses fleurs cramosies et éclatants qui poussent pendant les mois les plus froids, le prunier nous rappelle notre beauté intérieure et notre grâce dans les moments d'adversité. The plum tree blossom has long been a popular motif in traditional art. A tradition that spans more than 1,000 years, it is often portrayed in ink and wash paintings amidst a classic quartets of beautiful plants known as the 4 gentlemen or the 4 noble ones. Together they represent the virtues in continuous circle of the 4 seasons: the plum tree winter, the orchid spring, the bamboo summer, and the chrysanthemum autumn. Sprouting its vibrant crimson blossoms in the coldest months, the plum tree reminds us of our inner beauty and grace in times of adversity. Yes, the high school French, la fleur de prunier. Yes, I never knew. This is so interesting. I don't associate plum and chrysanthemum with winter or autumn. They're always related to spring for me, because in Vietnamese New Year's, we have plum trees as like our flowering tree, and then chrysanthemum is the flowers we set outside. Creativity of nature. They're very pretty though. Creating decor that draws inspiration from nature is a relaxing and rewarding way to set your imagination free. As you build your plum tree blossoms in this vase, you can play with symmetry and seemingly random variants and organic shapes developing in perfect balance. From buds to blossom, you can study the stages of this magnificent, resilient flower. You can follow the building instructions to create the curated display, but you also have the creative freedom to rearrange the flowers to grow in new directions in the grid of the branches. It's the nature of creativity, fueled by the creativity of nature. Oh, beautiful. I love winter flowers. There's a lot of winter flowers that I like. Okay, we're gonna start. 1. I don't have enough desk space. This is my sewing machine right here. Like, this is all I'm working with. Sorry, it's too loud. I want my French to get better. My speaking skills have gone down. Ooh, what's this? I do love the change to paper. Then you can recycle this, you know? That's awesome. We love recycling in this house. Okay, number 1. Oh god, every time I turn around to drop something on the ground, my head spins. I need to stop doing that. So like, I have this giant cake and I've been eating it myself, which is awesome. But I limit myself to 1 slice a day. So yeah, so I just had that ramen, the instant ramen, which always, it's very salty and it makes my head hurt. And so I've only had that and a slice of cake. And now my chia seed water. Come on. Okay. 4 of these guys. 4. And 4 of those dudes. 2, 3. 3. These are tires? 4. Yes, 4. Okay. I'm gonna put these facing up. Now what else? So I haven't been working on the cosplay front. Boohoo. Sad. But I have been drawing some. I'm not drawing as fast as I would like, but I am drawing. Because I want to make freebies to give away at Niji Sanji Gathering, because I have Niji Sanji cosplays planned. So, whoa. This glare from my light. Okay. So I have been working on those, which is exciting. That is fun. I'm also thinking, I have had drawings, fan art that I've made previously that I could also make into freebies. I was thinking of doing stickers, but I think I might just do prints in the end. Because some of the drawings I made I made them for the intention of thumbnails, and they look better as like a full print versus just a tiny sticker. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing well. You drink enough water. Don't be me. Don't eat stuff that you know your body can't handle and then you suffer. Don't do that. If you can handle it, fine. But if you can't handle it, don't do it. Just feel like ass. Okay. This one goes on the 4th one out here, okay. I have to be like really mindful of what I eat at con too. Feeding yourself during con is always a task. An important, hard, difficult task. Five. Girl count. Just a plus formation. My brother, he's very, very detail orientated. So whenever he does Lego, he makes sure all the Lego words are facing the same direction. Or like, so there's a certain way. If it's like vertical, it's all the Legos this way. If it's horizontal, it's all that way, kind of stuff. It's rubbed off a little bit on me. This is a new piece. I remember there was one time I was building a Lego on stream, and then there was like it was like the penguin Christmas gift one, and then there was this beautiful snowflake that we put together, and then we covered it. We put like a giant flat piece on top. It was like heartbreaking because you're like, I did all that work only for it to be covered? What the hell? It was funny though. Experiencing that on stream together was the fun part. Okay, glare, what do you got for me? Flip it upside down. That doesn't look right. Is it really this? I mean, there's no other way to do it. I'm the type that's like, when there's something I want, I get it myself. I usually don't ask people to get it for me. Or, no, there's a smaller one. Or when someone asks me what I want for my birthday, I'm always just like, I already bought what I want for myself. I appreciate it. It's very generous of them. They don't have to buy me anything, you know? But I'm just like, oh no. I have already purchased the items that I want. And it's not proper if I'm just like, okay, I have to go look for something for them to buy me things. Like, I don't want that either. I'm just like, it's okay. Let's just go eat together. Because eating is the best. Eating is the best thing ever. I didn't realize that I like food as much as I do. Like, I thought it was just normal to always want to go out to eat with your friends. I didn't realize that wasn't a default. To me, whenever my friends are like, let's hang out, I automatically assume it's over a meal. Let's see, 4 of these. I mean, because what are the other joys in life? I mean, there's plenty, don't get me wrong. There's plenty. Food is just one of the big joys. Yes, whenever a friend asks to hang out, I usually start with like, hey, what do you want to eat? Or what are you craving? Or like, there's this new place, do you want to try it? That's how I always talk. Oh, besides eating, I'm also a super huge mall rat. I love hanging out at the mall. Just walking around. We don't have to buy anything. I just like going to the mall. And then we eat. We go to the mall and then we eat. Or we eat first and then we're full and we have to walk it off. Then we go to the mall. That's how I always hang out with my friends. All roads lead to food, yeah. Exactly. I was just thinking about this recently, which is like, my dad sent me a picture of him with our dog when our dog was a baby, absolute baby. And my dad took my dog on trails and hiking, and I was just like, I like going on trails and hiking, but why has my dad never gone with me? Why has my dad only ever gone with our dog? And I was like, no, I must express the fact that I'm interested in more things than just food. Dad, let's go hiking, not just you and the dog, me too. Good for my dog, though. Happy for him. Okay. What is this? 200 pieces? How many pieces are we in already? I'm fighting a glare a little bit. This is gold. Ah, it looks brown in here. How cool. I don't know how many pieces I need. I'm just grabbing all of them. We'll take back the ones we don't need. Okay. So the angular ones first. I put it on too early. That's fine. I saw a new neighborhood cat today. They were following each other. I was like, ooh, something's going on. Oh, let me see. No, that's it. That's all 4. And then this is the round one on top. Yes? No. I'm missing white pieces. No. What's going on? Go back. You need to be held in place. There's these lines. I don't know. Is it just wig fibers that are stuck? I don't know. What is that? It's on here too. Huh. Maybe it's just from the mold. Like the mold, plastic molding. I can feel it. I'm getting lightheaded. Oh no. Oh no. Damn you, food that tastes good but is not good for me because I'm a weakling. Damn you. Built different. Negative connotation. Is it like this? Is it the small one? Oh, it fits. Okay, there should be a gap around. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's just continue. Flip over. It looks like a patty. This guy on top. I went to a local store recently, and it's like, what's the word? It's kind of like a gift shop that stocks local artists. So like imagine like Artist Alley, right? Local artists come and they showcase their work and sell, and so this is gift shop only has local artist stores. And then someone made a sticker of the 2 pickles in SpongeBob when SpongeBob does a competition against Neptune, and he makes like the one single patty versus Neptune's 5 billion patties that taste nasty, and then SpongeBob, he has like the 2 little pickles, and he puts a little smiley face on them and tucks them in, kisses them, and then reads them a bedtime story. So I saw a sticker of those pickles, and I was like, oh, how cute. I am tempted. I did not buy it though, because I do not have a need for those. I need to slow down my sticker buying. It's unfortunate. I can't believe my sticker release paper smells because of a sticker that smelled bad. I never experienced that before. So hopefully I can get that sorted. I don't know how to remove the smell. I guess I should though take that notebook out of my leather cover because I don't want it to seep into the leather. Could I freeze it? Does freezing remove the smell? I know people do that for clothing. Okay. No, I just like sink this on. Oh, it does work. Oh, that's cool. Okay, friends, do you see this? Do you see this? It does stack nicely. Wow, that's cool. Wow. Wow. Okay. So we have this one here. We're gonna stick 2 in here. Which side is up though? They have different depths. I assume it's this one. Oh my goodness. I bought a Lego remover, but I don't think it would work on something like this. It's like this official one. It has like it looks like a little snowboard. You wedge it here, you can pull parts out with these. I would not work on this guy. Come on. One side isn't fitting in. Okay. And now this long one goes in here. Like that. And then this goes down the middle. Does the direction matter? Oh. Wow. Wait, it sticks out. Is it supposed to stick out? Okay. Pressure. Wait. We have 2 yellow ones right here. Okay. Bag number 2. This one's plastic. I was just reading the recycling. But plastic number 5. I know that depends on like your regional area. But I think my regional area doesn't accept soft plastic 5. It has to be like the rigid plastic. So this has to go in trash. Wow, this is new. I've never seen this before. It's like a dish holder. Oh my god, look at the little blade. Ooh, we're gonna make the little stick. Oh god, this looks hard. This looks cumbersome. Angle. 1. Me versus the glare, okay. We got a Y. Okay. Oh, which direction does that go? I think it's going this way. Yes? Yes? Or is it going like this way? I think it's going this way though. I think it's mostly flat. I mean, it's up to me, you know, creativity and nature, and then the nature of creativity is up to me, I guess, but I like following instructions. Okay, make 2 of these. I want to put this by my front door. You know how like fancy people, they can always afford to have bouquets, fresh bouquets that greet people? Yeah, this is my eternal bouquet that's going to be greeting people. Okay. We got here. And then here. And here? Oh god. Oh god. From here, we're gonna go out. And another one. You know what will fix me? Ice cream. No, it won't. But ice cream does sound good. Wait, what is this? Is there any... Oh, 1-to-1 scale. Oh, that's genius! So I know if I'm doing it correctly. That's genius! That's so smart! Okay, I'm doing it correctly. Thank you, Lego. I needed that. I needed that reassurance. I got these wonky guys. Oh. 2. Okay, 1, 2. I knew there was another curly dude. Where did it go? It's not in here. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. I've never... This is a different color. Is there a darker one? No, I only see the same color. I think. I don't see a different color. Like a different brown. Oh, okay. I hope so. Okay. So this one goes here. And this one goes here. Okay, and then they need studs to fill these gaps. So I need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just remembered. Whoa! Sorry. I just remembered, wasn't there a direct this morning? I didn't watch it. I have to watch it. It's like the Mario Kart one, right? I need to watch. I don't plan on getting a Switch 2 right away, though. I'm waiting for a special edition console that I like. Because, I had the original Switch. I still have it. And then the Splatoon one came out. I was like, well, I have to have the Splatoon one. That is my love. That game is my everything. And I got the Splatoon one. It's gorgeous, by the way. It's not just like I love the game, but it's beautiful. Like, the Animal Crossing one was not my style, but the Switch one was like, wow, that is everything I want in a console. And more. And everything. And more. So I got that one. And I just have a ton of games right now on the Switch that I don't feel the need to buy the next gen already. Oh, every other. Okay, every other. There's a little flower stud. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 of these. 3 little cone guys. 3, 6. Missing a cone. There it is. Okay. I know my brother's planning to get the Switch 2 when it releases, though. This thing looks crazy. Okay. Ooh. Now I shove it on here? Just like that? Okay. Now I need 4 of these weirdos, these little spiky weirdos. Sorry, no offense. And then 8 flowers. Being weird is a good thing. One time my friend was like, "You're so strange, Leanne," and I took it as a compliment. To me, it is a compliment. So, I can put this in any order I like. I think opposite's a safe way to go. Are you opposite or alternating leaves? Rosaceae, though. If it's rosaceae, I think rosaceae is alternate, is it not? But those are leaves, after all. We'll mix it up a little. Okay, these ones are going here. And this one. Let's do one more. It's all coming together now. I'm actually going through this really fast. Maybe we can do the sunflower one too. This one. I'm past halfway there. More. Okay, stick. This weird piece. This is like the lightsaber handle piece. I used to be really into Star Wars. When I was little, I watched all the films. And I knew everything. I knew all the lore. And then I forgot everything. I'm kind of surprised that Star Wars? I was very, very invested. But I have not seen any of the new films. I know I've watched like 4, 5, 6. 1, maybe 2, 3? I don't remember. It's been so long. But only 2. Oh no, those are the right ones. Okay. Here. And then this guy. And then this spiky dude. And then I'm fighting my life against the glare. And there's 2. One here. One here. Oh, wow. Okay. Ah, it's so creative. So before stream started, I usually try to think of things to talk about on stream, and I remembered some like stories. I'm trying to think whether or not I should share them, because some of the I was just kind of like, oh, I have some incriminating stories. Not like that, but I was just like, oh, I remember I used to be friends with someone. That person was just like really, wait, how do I connect this? Did I do this wrong? Oh, I did do this wrong. But then I was just like, that person is like not a good friend. And I was like, but it seems kind of shitty if I'm like, hey, I thought I need content. Not really. I don't think like that. But I was just like, was this some story time? And I was like, oh yes, I have this story time about this person who's not cool. That's kind of messed up. And I just was thinking about this person because they had this very weird flex, I would call it. So one of my friends, or no, several of my friends, many of my friends are content creators in some way. Like they intentionally, beyond doing this as a hobby for fun, they intentionally do this for revenue. And my friends have never like coerced me or asked me to like contribute in any way or to like to fund them or anything. But it's just something that's like reality, which is like, you know, I want to subscribe to my friend because what they're doing is awesome, and it can like that is, you know, that's how they put food on the table. That's one of their avenues for money. And so I was just like, you know, I'm totally down to support them as a creative, and this also helps them. So I'm cool. But then this person who I was friends with was like, you know, I've never funded or supported any of my friends. And I was just like, okay. And he's like, yeah, I've never done it. I don't see the point. And he was so proud about it. And I was like, what are you proud of? He's like, yeah, I don't get it. Why would I support any of my friends? I would never subscribe to my friends, like financially subscribe. Like we're talking like a Twitch subscription, right? It's different from following, not like YouTube subscription where it's free. And he was just like, I've never done it before, and I'm like proud and gonna die on this hill. And I was just like, what? What are you talking about? Like, just because I said I subscribe to my friend doesn't mean you have to do it. I'm not saying you have to do anything. I'm just like, because I think that person just asked kind of like, oh, how did you get access to something? And I was like, oh, because I'm subscribed to my friend. And they're like, well, I would never subscribe to my friend. I was like, well, what's your deal? I don't get it. Yeah, these are cool pieces. These are new. I was just looking at this. This looks like a anther. You know? Yeah. People can be weird. Also, this is an interesting piece too. It's like a peach. Is it a peach? I don't know, I was just thinking like, I'm so grateful to those who do choose to subscribe or to follow or just like to hang out and stuff. I'm grateful for all of it. And I cannot imagine if someone proudly said to me like, oh, I would never subscribe to you, even though you're my friend. It's just weird. I don't feel any way. Like, I don't take it personally. I'm just kind of like, why are you, as an individual, proud of that? You know, there are other reasons I'm not friends with that person either. Especially when it comes to like certain topics on cosplay, which are things I fundamentally do not agree with as a cosplayer. And then the also just kind of like that person's, which angle do I connect this in? That person's dissatisfaction with these things is sort of just like, well, I think that says more of on them as a person. So in cosplay, there's like these silicone breastplates that people can use, and they wear them to have large busts. Anyone can wear them, and yeah, that's it. They exist. I'm for them. Just to be clear. And so I was looking at someone's cosplay, and then I was just like, oh, they look really good. And I showed it to that person, and they were just like, oh, wow, she's so pretty. And I was like, oh, this cosplayer is a guy. But yeah, you know, just like, you know, I just wanted to correct for the sake of like, respect this person's pronouns. This is a guy. But yes, the character is pretty. And then the person goes, oh my god, you tricked me. And I'm like, what? I did not trick you. It doesn't matter. It's cosplay. It's not real. And it's like, yeah, this person looks great. The gender doesn't make a difference in whether they look great or not. And you're like, no. Like, why would you show me this? He was really good at deceiving me. And I was like, oh, this is going in a bad, like, conversational direction. And I was so upset over it. And I was just like, that's so mean. Don't say that. And then the person's just like, oh, people who would only wear those are like, because they're deficient and they have to make up for it. I'm like, that's not it at all. I'm like arguing with this guy who doesn't want to listen. I'm like, people can cosplay whatever they want, and if they want to wear it, they can. It's just an accessory to them. Don't treat it like that. I'm just like fighting with this dude who, I don't know. Looking back, I feel like he wasn't even gonna hear me out at all. I mean, I hope he would, but I doubt he would. And it's just like, it's I just remember arguing. It's like, it's not how it is. People can cosplay whatever they want. Girls can wear it. Guys can wear it. People of different genders can wear it. It's not about you and deceiving you. You wish it was about you. Why did I make 2? And I'm supposed to make 3. Okay, I was like, it's not about you. Get over yourself. Yeah. And then I thought it was cool because I saw someone wearing one of the breastplates, and then someone commented like, oh, like, how did you get your bunny suit to stay up? And then the person's like, easy, I'll show you. They like they make a whole tutorial for this person. They're like, I just wore clear straps and then edited it out. Here's how I used Photoshop to edit it out. And like, to make the fake breastplates look more realistic, I added fake veins. And I was like, wow, it's genius. I'm like, this is what cosplay's about. It's just having fun and being cool together. Not being like, oh, you edited your pictures, they're fake. I'm like, it's cosplay. Everything is fake anyways. Nothing is real. Get over yourself. Yeah. When guys look pretty, that's bonus points for me, low key. Yes. I like anyone who looks pretty. That's, yeah, that's just my type. Pretty face. So I'm just like, when I was just like, no, this guy's just jealous. He can't look pretty. That's it. He wishes he does. But it's not even like you have to. It's not like you have to be born looking a certain way. It's like you can dress a certain way. You can dress yourself up to look pretty. You can accessorize. There's nothing wrong with accessorizing. No, you just gotta be some jerk who's like, no, you're deceiving me. You're tricking me. Like that sort of rhetoric is awful. Makes me so angry. I don't stand for it all. I think when it comes to the cosplay space, to me, what is it? Like people say like no. Cross-dressing, right? I don't think cosplay is cross-dressing. I think cosplay is just cosplay. But I mean, if people have to put a term to it, if they're like need advice and stuff and that helps people understand, sure, that's fine. But no, it's not about that. Because like no one ever calls, or no one really ever says to a girl who dresses as a guy, like, oh, you're cross-dressing, It's always a one-directional thing, which I think is not right. I don't think anyone should be like referred to in this sort of, what's the word? Derogatory way. What is this? What is this? Oh, do I go like that? Oh! Wait, what? What is going on? Is this supposed to look like this? That's cool. Yeah, I'm not friends with that guy anymore though. I've like had it. He like messaged me something. He's like, oh, this girl likes me, but I don't know what to do about it. And I'm like, I got really mad because there was this one time that we had this terrible heat wave. And I was really, really stressed because I have like elderly to take care of. We have dogs to take care of. And I was just really stressed. And then my friend asked me how I was doing. And I was like, I'm stressed. There's like these things going on in my life. And he's like, well, where I am, I have air conditioning. So I'm perfectly comfortable. And I was like, huh? Are you like trying to mock me or something? And I was just like, okay, that's cool. Well, you asked me how I'm doing. And I'm just letting you know I'm stressed because you asked me. So I'm letting you know. And he's like, I have this problem with the girl right now. She really, really likes me, but I don't know how I feel. And he just kept bringing up this girl. And I was just like, I don't have time for this, dude. I'm like stressed. I have people to take care of. I did this wrong. I was just like so tired of it. And he just kept talking about this girl. And I like told him off. I was done being nice. I was tired. I'm always the nice one. I'm always the mature one who like takes everything. And I was just like, hey, I don't appreciate you talking to me about this right now. It was another day, fine. But right now, I'm stressed. And you asked me how I'm doing, but you like completely dismissed everything I had to say. And then talk about things that make me feel like my situation is important. You're so dismissive. Like, what's the point in asking me how I'm doing? I tell you I'm struggling, and then you just gloat about how you're doing so much better. It's not right. I'm not responding. Then I like blocked him. I stopped being friends with him after that. And then on one hand, I talked to one of my friends after because there was like we were mutual to them. Yeah, I have AC's diabolical. It was the power went out because it was so hot. So we had no electricity at home. And it was just kind of like, this was during COVID too. So it's not like we could easily go out to like a cooling center or a public place, and then it's even with like, if we have vaccines and stuff, like there's still elderly people are susceptible. You really have to be careful. And I was just like, we were all really, really stressed. It was a really hard time for all of us. But no, that person just be like, well, I have AC and I'm fine, I'm comfortable. And he's like, my car gets hot sometimes. And I'm like, I was pissed. This is cool. Look at this. It's like the reproductive parts. But then I remember I messaged my friend after and I was just like, hey, because we both knew that guy. And I was like, hey, I'm not friends with this person anymore. He's not cool. I've like had it up to here with him. I've always tried to like be reasonable and talk to him, but no, He just says things that are out of pocket. And then my friend was like, oh, he thinks that like you liked him and then you got jealous because he was talking about another girl. And I was like, oh, this guy's helpless. Oh no, like I can't do this. Nah, I don't care what he thinks about me, man. I just needed to tell him off so he, well, I guess he doesn't care whatever I said. But I was just like, I had to say my part. I had to say this guy was out of his mind. How do I connect this? Is it in here? Whoa! Oh. Is it here? Wow! See, friends, that's what we call delusional. It's always like guys are like, yeah, I get all the bitches. I'm like, you are the ones who have no bitches. Like, ooh. I don't say that to people, you know, but I'm just like, if you gotta constantly talk about how you get all the girls and, you know, I don't think that's true. We can turn this one a little bit to make more space. I'm scared to tilt it because it looks so good. But yeah, so that's like sort of my thing. When it comes to cosplaying, you know, people just cosplay whatever makes you happy. You can look however you want in your cosplay. Your interpretation is up to you. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let people make you feel bad about how you want to present yourself. This dude is also weird. He'd just be like, oh my god, she edited her cosplay photos, they're fake. I'm like, everything in cosplay is fake. You think these are my real eyes? Everything is fake. Get over yourself. It's such the vibe of like people who are like, oh no, she has to be all natural. But then she's like, the guy can't tell that she's wearing makeup. You know, it's like one of those. There's nothing wrong with either. But I'm just saying they have a warped perception of reality. You meet the wildest people at con. I was thinking about buying the bamboo one too. The bamboo one looks really, really good. Though in reality, I got real bamboo. I was gonna buy the Lego bamboo, and then I went to a supermarket, and they were selling bamboo for $2. So I was like, well, I have a real one now. I still kind of want to get the Lego one so I can put them side by side. Wait, are there 2 stems? I didn't realize this. Awesome. I'm like precariously this is past the edge of the table. This mat hangs up about 1 inch off the table, so this guy's hanging on for his life right now. Woo! Thanks, Lego. My brother got I think my brother got the orchid. Yeah. No. Does he have the orchid? I feel like he does. Yeah, I think the orchid was like an older one, and then the bamboo, plum blossom, and the chrysanthemum are newer ones. I've got the Lego cherry blossom kicking around on my desk. Wait, is that the one with the frogs? That one's cute. I like the frogs. Yeah, the frogs. Oh, that's awesome. I love the frogs. So good. What is this? What is this for? I'm intrigued. Trying to think what other crazy con story do I have, or other people I've met of dubious backgrounds? Or not, but just unsavory people that I've met. So many. I know. I think that's like the recent time that I had like a bad falling out with a friend, where I was just like, "You're not a good person. I don't want to be friends with you anymore." No. You got unofficially sponsored? What? That's so awesome. Congrats. That's so cool. I'm so happy for you. That is so cool. Dude, keep it up. I'm so happy for you. And then hopefully, in the long term, they're really just like, yeah, this is the official one now. This is the official, unofficial gathering now. Dude, that's so cool. What homies? We can't technically officially sponsor you, and you can't say where these kids come from. Oh. Well, no one heard that. Okay, no one. We're all joking here. Nothing happened. Everyone close your eyes. But that's so cool. I'm happy for you. You know what it has the vibes of? Whenever there's a fan gathering, and then the official, like, game developers or voice actors come by, and you're like, oh my god. You ain't hear nothing. Exactly. No, everyone. We lost our ability to read. Well, I can't read. That's so cool. Okay. So these ones are going on here. Did I put this upside down? Maybe. Should I go like this way? No. Yes, this way. I wonder if they would do an official gathering. One of the things I have, like, not issues with, but Anime Expo is so big, right? And they want to cater to as many people as possible. They tend to have multiple gatherings of the same series or things. And the problem is, it makes it hard for people to coordinate their plans. It goes two ways. Some people are like, oh yay, I have like a gathering conflict. Well, I can cosplay this on a separate day now because there's another gathering there. But on the other hand, you like break up the crowds too much, and then you're all dispersed, and you don't have like everyone together. So like maybe you have like half of a series cosplay on this day, and then the other half is on a different day, because you all couldn't cosplay and coordinate on the same day. But there's also some situations where there are official gatherings. I know this for like Aniplex. There's an official Twisted Wonderland gathering, but there's also fan gatherings. And so people are split between like, do I go to the official gathering or do I go to a fan one? And it kind of sucks to have to pick one or the other. So I know there's those situations too. It's so hard, but it's because Anime Expo is so big. They're like, they have to do their best to cater to everyone. Or maybe, I don't know, because I don't know how Anime Expo works. I don't staff there. Maybe they're just kind of like, everyone's applying. Okay, they like throw everyone in. Well, you're all here now. Have fun. Wait, where's this guy going? Was it behind? Like here? Like that? Sometimes Anime Expo looks uncoordinated to me. Wait, you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me. Ooh, I didn't realize there was 2 branches. Wait, I'm almost done. Wait, there's so many. Okay, 2 of these. I can do this. AX gatherings are all unofficial. You just apply, and some dude just throws you on the schedule. There's 2 Windbreaker cosplay gatherings on the same day. See, like, what is going on? Like, what are they doing? I'm like biased because me fanime forever, right? Like, woo, me fanime, love. And the gatherings people, they try really, really hard to make it happen. So, like, when at Fanime, when they do gatherings, they literally look up each series, right? So they're like, okay, this is a MiHoYo gacha game. There's a high chance if this person plays one MiHoYo game, they probably play another MiHoYo game. So we're gonna put the two MiHoYo games on separate days. And then they're like, okay, Super Smash Brothers. Okay, there's a Fire Emblem and there's a Zelda gathering. Let's all put them on the same day because Fire Emblem and Zelda are in Smash Bros. I'm like, they're the unsung heroes, you know. They're truly awesome, and they're just like, sometimes when people apply for the same gathering, they kind of have a system to dissuade that. They have a forum, which is, I know some people say the forum is archaic, or like forums are an archaic way of communication, hanging out. I don't know, but then on those forums, because people are saying like, hey, I'm gonna host this gathering, instead of having two of the same gatherings, they're like, okay, maybe we can combine our gatherings, we can like co-host together. It's like, wow, the amount of care. Yeah, I'm just biased, I'm just biased. Yeah, Anime Expo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, but then also, like, sometimes when you have an official... I have to do two of these. When they have official gatherings, you don't know, because they hold those events at their booth. That's the hard part, too. You don't find out until, like, later. And then you're like, oh, well, I already made up my cosplay lineup, and which was announced, like, months ago. And now this guy just comes swinging in, and I'm like, oh, I gotta reschedule my life. Okay, how do I do this? One. I have to make 3 of these. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? No, let me make 2. Where did 3 come from? I'm only making 2. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm looking forward to AX. I just found out some of my friends are going to AX. My friends have not gone in years. Years, absolute years. And so I'm very excited. Kind of funny. I've like, so last year I made an Instagram account because whenever you go to con, you kind of like meet people, and you're like, oh, is this put in the middle? Oh, okay, I got it. Cool. I usually struggle with that, but sometimes you meet people at con and you're like, you're so cool. What's your Twitter? And they're like, I don't have Twitter. And they're like, I have Instagram. I'm like, well, I don't have Instagram, so I made an account so we don't have to encounter that anymore. Anyways, so I recently got a follow a few months ago, so not recently, like maybe sometime last year, after con. And then this person, I was like, they look really, really, really familiar, but they have a cosplay name, and it's not linked to any like socials or anything. But I was just like, this person, I'm pretty sure we went to high school together and we were in the same club, and we were like friendly. So I checked the dreaded Facebook. I opened Facebook for the first time forever, and they don't update their Facebook, and I'm like, you know what, valid, I don't either. And then so that we would just like, sometimes things would come up, like it was my birthday recently and they wished me happy birthday, and I'm like, oh, that's so nice. And I was just like, I'm gonna go on, and then sometimes I would post like questions and they would answer my questions, and I'm like, I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm like, hey, we went to the same high school, right? And we were in the same club, and they're like, yeah, is it this high school, this club? Like, oh yeah, it's you. Hi, how are you doing? And that's crazy, because high school was forever ago for me. And then I was just like, wow, weeby stuff bringing people together. That's cool. So then I found out that she goes to a lot of the same. I only go to 2 cons. She goes to the same cons. And she's like, let's meet up. I'm like, yeah, let's meet up. Let's say hi. How fun. I don't mind seeing people I know at cons. Most of the time, unless they're like a weirdo, unless they're being weird about it, you know, then I mind. Other than that, I'm just like, no, I'm down. Say hi. You want to learn my secret strat though? Whenever I see people I'm like not enthused about, like creepy people, I always pretend I can't see through my circle lenses, my contact lenses. Like dudes who want to come up and like, you know, like, where's my hug? Oh my god, Leanne, I haven't seen you forever. Can I get a hug? And I'm just like, sorry? Like squinting. I don't wear glasses. I was like, sorry. I'm sorry, who are you? I don't know. I have to go. And I just like walk away. Don't let people encroach on your fun. People do not have the right to be weird to you. No one has that right. Or at least weird in that way. Being weird between friends is one thing. Just don't be creepy. Oh, another thing I do when like someone approaches me is you can always change it. You can always become a Craig. Oh, that's so true though. When you hear your name, you're like, oh, that person has to know me. That's true. You know, mine is my name too. No, I feel like I'm the same way. My name is Leanne. That is my name. But no, because I feel like if you're from a certain era of the internet space, you use your name because you think you'd make your brand off of your name. But then we realized as time went on, I'm like, no, you need a brand alias. But no, I believe this is a result of growing up at a certain time on the internet. One of the other things I do whenever like I see people who I'm not like excited to see, what do I do? Do I stick it on here? On this little joint thing here? So whenever I'm at Fanime, I'm a staff member there. I have a radio. I turn my radio up really, really loud. And then I look busy. And someone comes up to me and they're like, hey, oh my gosh, is that Leanne? I haven't seen you in forever. And that person's like known to not be pleasant, you know? You like catch my drift. You just know this person is like, they go to con on like missions to find girls or something. I'm just like, what? And I hold my radio to my ear. Sorry, there's something on the airways right now. I gotta go to this, and then like run away really fast. Oh, I just shoved this in there? Really? Is that the strat? Wait. I have this idea I wanted to do. So I have this little Lego guy. He's a cactus. Wow, I spun around too fast. My head is spinning. I wanted to like stick him in here. I don't know if he'll fit. Let me see. I was hoping there'd be a little place for him, but it doesn't look like it so far. Oh, maybe. It's not tall enough though. I need a longer stick. Wait, let me try. No, it doesn't fit. No, I need a longer stick. Oh, I don't know if I have a longer stick anywhere. Oh no. Oh, he doesn't stick. Well, man, I wanted to hang him on the tree. Or have him hanging around by it somewhere. Okay, look. I can't shove him in there. He don't fit. Man. No. Okay, well. It says, I just take these 16 blocks and I shove them in here. As like filler. Does he not fit in any way? No, he doesn't. Man. Yeah, friends, I want to make this work. I'm determined. What if we do like this situation? Will this work? I got this dude at the Lego store a long time ago. What is the angle to make him fit? Oh. Come on. Yay! Yay, he's in there. Look how cute that is. He's in there. Wait, hold on. I can't see. Yay, look at him. Hello, welcome. If your birthday was recently, does that mean it lines up with Sotheby? Yeah, my birthday was, I think Sotheby's birthday is today, right? The 17th? My birthday is on the 13th. It's very recently. My mom always tells me my birthday is a good reminder for tax day. So. He's chilling in there. Taxes? I did my taxes. American tax day is April 15th. I did my taxes. I did my taxes on April 15th. Not too proud of that. I meant to do it before, but yeah, I've just been so wiped out this week. I don't know why. I've been so tired. I'm usually never this tired. Like I get like 7 hours of sleep a night tired. That's very unusual for me. I guess my body's just like, for your birthday, you're getting rest, whether you want it or not. Sleep. So, I guess that's what's been going on. Mandatory sleep. I did drink on my birthday, but nothing crazy. I just had like one drink. That's it. Nothing crazy. Oh. So these pieces are just loose in there. Oh, it's okay. So I have a few more. I have like 5 leftover pieces, which is pretty good, you know. These are some nice pieces too. How fun. I got a twig. Maybe we could put the twig somewhere. If there's room for a twig. No, I don't have room for a twig. But how fun. Yay. So I can't tip this over to show you because there's literally stuff in here. But you just have to trust when I say it looks nice, okay? There it is. Hooray, friends, hooray. We did it. You could win. We did it. Yay. What are we on time? Oh, that took only about an hour. Do you think I could build the other one pretty fast? I should have showed you before I attached or filled it with the little brick stuff. It's so cute though. I'm really happy with how this guy came out. Easy peasy, yeah. Easy peasy. This is a genius. We put it together. I'll take pictures later, okay. I think I have it in me to do one more. I think maybe though I might want to change the direction of these because right now, like the direction I put in the sticks, it perfectly lines up with the seam right here. And maybe I'd have it off center so you don't see the seam right away. So I might want to do that sometime. Can I move this whole thing up? No, can I turn it? No, I can't turn it. Can I move this whole thing up? Is this my hubris? Is everything gonna come like flying out? Surely not? Okay. Well, I've been encouraged. Okay. No. I don't trust myself doing it all at once like that. Let's see. Don't get lost. Don't get lost. Don't get lost. Yeah, I think I want to offset the yellow pieces. Just a little bit. Oh! Oh my god! Okay. Ah, stop. So I'm gonna do... Huh? Oh no, it has to be this way. Because they're aligned with this one. Oh, I forgot. Man. But I can't... I guess I could just put them at an angle, right? Was this the one in front or the back? I think this was in the back. Technically, I could put them at an angle. But no, that doesn't look right. I just ejected this guy. Well, we tried, and that's what matters. Okay, we put in the effort. And now we gotta fill in the little silly loose pieces again. Come on, you all fit before. Why aren't you fitting now? Come on, get in there. Get in there! Okay. It's so cute. He's just like hanging out in the back. He's all hidden. How pretty. How fun. Alright, okay. One more. I have it in me to do one more. Also, if I do this, I can finally put them in this vase that I have ready for them. I've had this vase for so many years. I was just like, I'm gonna build a Lego kit, and then I never did. We're gonna speedrun it, friends. Okay? I believe. I believe in me, and I believe in you who believes in me. I have to change out this blade anyway, it's fine. I learned a cool trick. Oh, this one's already okay. But if you have like a knife, you can put a zip tie around it and then cut off the excess. So when you have that little knob, it prevents the knife from rolling around. But this one is pretty nice already. This one has like this little, I don't know what's, it's like a hex. It stops it from rolling. I don't know where I got this, but it's nice. You don't want your knives rolling around. That's dangerous. Okay, speedrun, friends. The other one took me about an hour 15. We can do this one. It's aimed for 30 to 45. Ooh. Alright, okay. Cute. This is an older set. I'm just gonna fight the instructions on staying still. My sewing machine dust cover will hold it down for now. These aren't labeled! Oh, chaotic already. Oh, the petals. There's so many petals. Oh, it's dark outside. Always have a trash can next to your desk. So we're gonna start by making the petals, or like making the florets, because sunflowers are Asteraceae, and Asteraceae is composite flower. It's one flower head made up of many, many smaller flower heads. Oh, 24, alright. Well, it's time to hurt our thumbs, friends. So it's this way. They have to be perpendicular to each other. Oh gosh. Is that it? Is that as far as it goes? Okay. Okay, friends, we got this. The fog is coming. Is it foggy? It's not the season for fog. Not for here, at least. One time I knew this dude. This dude was like a real piece of work. But then I was just like, I like flowers, right? And this person's like, I don't see the point in giving your significant other flowers. They're gonna die anyways. Giving flowers is useless and it's a waste of money. And I was like, okay, well, have you considered giving them live flowers? Like, have you considered giving them potted flowers? Okay? Because that nullifies your argument that they're a waste of money and that they'll die anyways. And they're like, no. Any flowers you give people are just useless waste of money. And I'm like, maybe you're just bad at keeping things alive. And I was like, okay, well, if the person likes flowers though, are you like going to deny them of it? So you'll never, like, what if you're dating someone and they like flowers? You'll never give them flowers then. And he just kept being so angry every time he said this. And I was just like, what is your problem against a flower? What has a flower ever done to you? For the most part, they're inanimate. Person with no wonder, joy, or splendor. Ooh, perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. They're very, very, very upset, and I was just. You know, who's to say? Who knows that person's history? I have asked, what is their situation? What is their beef with flowers? But they could not answer, so I was just kind of like, all right then. Interesting. Because my dad has given me live flowers before. Like, he's given me a plant. Me and my dad give each other plants. He's given me plants. But sometimes my dad likes the plants too much and he wants to take them back. So he'll ask like, oh, instead of keeping it in your room, can you like keep it here with my collection of plants so I can look at it? I'm like, okay, Dad, here you go. It can sit next to all of your plants. Or he'll ask to like babysit it. And so it'll just be like in his care for like a week, 2 months, until it just lives there. I've had an encounter with someone similar, except they hated yogurt, like vehemently hated yogurt and would get pissed off if they thought about you. You know, I know someone like that. Not yogurt, but mushrooms. They hated mushrooms. And it's so interesting because I'm willing to hear them out, but it's just kind of like in hatred they're born with, you know? Like this person I knew hated mushrooms because they were like, they're neither animal nor plant. There's this secret third option, which makes me uncomfortable. Eating them is more similar to eating meat than they're similar to eating plants. And I was like, well, do you eat meat? You're like, yeah. Like, then what are you upset about? You eat meat. That meat is more closer to us. And they're just like, no matter how much you cook a mushroom, it won't die. It won't be fully cooked. It's still this third living thing like a zombie. And it's like, And I heard them talk about mushrooms angrily for 2 hours. And Ezra loves mushrooms. They're so cool. It's because they're that secret third option. They're so fun. But yeah, it's very interesting. I'm willing to hear people out, but sometimes it's kind of like, I don't know. It's sound, kind of. I mean, no, the person who hates flowers, there's no explanation besides hating flowers. For the mushrooms, I understand, but I'm also like, saying eating a mushroom is weird because it's not a plant negates your argument is invalid because you do eat animals. It's not like you don't eat animals and you're a vegetarian or vegan and you refuse to eat anything that's not like plant-based, but it's because you do eat animals. It shouldn't be weird to eat something that is similar to animals or closer related to animals. No. You were interesting. There are things I don't like, but I can at least say like I don't like this food because I don't like the texture. I don't like this texture of like mushiness or explosiveness. That's how I refer to a tomatoes. Like eating raw tomatoes is like explosiveness. When it's a whole tomato, I can eat cut tomatoes, sort of, in like salsa, diced tomatoes. But eating slices or whole tomatoes is very hard for me. I know some people that have coriander taste like soap thing. Cilantro too. Okay, those are real. Those are valid. It tastes like soap to some people. I get it. Sometimes I really like eating spicy food, but sometimes peppers taste like soap to me. It is tragic. But I still like peppers. I like spicy food, so I still eat it. It's very unfortunate. Sometimes it happens. In those situations, I can't do face down because there's like a little circle. In those situations, I'm like, okay, I get it. You don't gotta explain yourself. It tastes nasty. No one wants to eat soap. Though, you know, soap used to be made out of animals. Soap used to be made out of like animal fat. When I was little, we had to go on this field trip to a historic house, and we had to make things like ye olden days, and we had to make candles and soap out of like animal fat, I think. Wait, I didn't count. Sun-dried tomatoes are the best version. They're very OP. Ah, that's true. I do like sun-dried tomatoes on pizzas. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I can probably just group them into 6 and remember now. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. 24. Wait, is all 24 fitting on one? No way. No. What? No. But aren't there 2 flowers? No, it is 12. Oh, I'm so silly. I'm so silly. I've made 48. I want pizza. I've been craving pizza recently. I wanted burgers, so I got... Last week I got In-N-Out. I was like, yes. Good stuff, good stuff. No. Okay, go back. I think In-N-Out is as much as my stomach can handle. Any other fast food I eat, it's just, it feels like a rock in my stomach. So good. I've had, what is the East Coast one people say is really good? Shake Shack? I think Shake Shack burgers are okay. I do like their shakes though, and I like their fries. When I go to a Shake Shack establishment, I happily get their fries and shakes. The first time I ever went to a Shake Shack, I don't know how, but the cashier knew, and I only ordered a burger and a shake. And then the guy was like, hey, the fries here are really, really good. I promise you. And I was like, really? Are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I promise you. If it's not good, I'll pay for your meal. And then I ordered the fries, and I was like, oh, it is good. It's actually my favorite part of the meal. He's like, yeah, I told you. It's good. He's like, next time you can just buy the fries only. I'm like, you're right. Okay. 1. recently, I think last month, my dad and I went to an In-N-Out that was next to the In-N-Out like distribution area, and the food was so good. Oh, I messed up. The food was so good. The ingredients tasted better than usual, and I'm like, it's because it's next to the distribution center. It's even fresher. Yee. Mm-hmm. 4. Part of the reason I had the indulgent instant ramen is because I ran out of groceries and I didn't want to go grocery shopping. But yeah, I'm feeling it. I have like no more vegetables, no more green vegetables, and I'm just like suffering. My favorite fast food is still Taco Bell just because their veggie options are good. Yeah, can substitute beans into chalupas. Yes, my friends love In-N-Out, or sorry, love Taco Bell for that same exact reason. There's so many times I remember in college where my friend and I would be like, it's late night, you were studying and stuff, and they're like, let's get food. And it's always Taco Bell. When I was better at eating dairy, I liked eating their quesadillas. That was like me under the age of 10. After the age of 10, I could not have dairy anymore. I really, really could not. I was like suffering then. I would puke, but it, not to the fault of Taco Bell. It was just to the fault of me and dairy. Me and dairy having beef. But after that, I really could not eat anything. I would just suffer. It's so unfortunate. My body was just like, we are immediately rejecting whatever you eat, and I would throw up. Oh, how pretty. Okay. How fun. The petals all move. How fun. You know, maybe I wouldn't be so lightheaded if I was sitting down. But no, it's just because my chair has stuff on it. Me and dairy having beef is a funny sentence because I know someone who goes by dairy and is a cow VTuber. That's so cute. That's funny. I choose my battles wisely. I don't go out having beef with people. If I have beef with someone, I'm ending that relationship real fast. Like I was talking about earlier, it's just like this dude who's being a jerk and a weirdo to people. I'm like, nah, we cannot coexist. Is this right? Is this supposed to be at that angle? Don't tell me it's gonna be like ×2 and then it is like times. Oh my god, was I supposed to make 2 this whole time? It does just say ×2. Okay, friends. Let's see how much of this I can do from memory. Why have I not been doing them side by side then? I really have. I'm not the type of person who's like, I'm gonna be friends with this person and they have this huge personality thing I don't agree with, or like huge character flaw, or like they're a horrible person, but I'm gonna continue being their friend. I'm just like, no, I cannot be friends with them. Period. It's, I'll if I see them, I'll say hi politely, but that's it. No, nothing else. Hang out? No, cannot. This is fun. Imagine if they made like um, Lego pieces or Lego sets that react to the wind and can spin and stuff, but won't die from the weight and won't explode. I forgot where I saw this from, but there were someone. It was like in writing. It was either in a game or in like a story, but they were, what is going on here? Come on. They were like the alluring sound of glass shattering, and I'm like, oh, I get it. Glass breaking does sound like nice in a certain way, but also that's like, it reminds me of the sound of Legos exploding. So you imagine having like this Lego wind turbine thing, and then it was just like shattered into a billion pieces, and you're like, whoa, look at that cacophony. What a nice sound. Like, oh, I gotta pick up all the pieces now. Come on. My distribution isn't good. I think one side is overfilled. Let's scoot you down. Let's fit you in here. Okay. There's this guy, and then there's a green one on top, I believe. And then there's this one. Ready for spring? Sunflowers are like summery though, aren't they not? Well, who knows? We're in California. We don't really have spring. It's just summer. That's true too. Ice shattering. What does ice shattering sound like? I'm Californian. Yeah, we don't have seasons. We don't know what ice is here. California don't got seasons. We have 1 week of spring. And we have 1 week of autumn. Or like, not even. We have like 2 days. And then all the leaves fall. Immediately. They combust. I always remember one professor. He's from Virginia. And then we were talking about like, oh, what's it like moving to California? You've been here for a while. He's like, I miss having seasons. You don't have seasons here. And I'm like, oh, okay, I know. I don't know what seasons are. They're not real. I don't know what real seasons are. I've never seen it before. I only know winter, sort of, and summer. You had snow yesterday? What? -13? What? See, I can't imagine that. Because spring is supposed to be warmer than winter, but can still have winter conditions, right? No, here it's 80 degrees already. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It is just 80 degrees. That's it. It was also 80 degrees in March. Yeah, sometimes people like pick on me. They're like, "Oh, you think 0 degrees Celsius is cold for winter?" Or I don't know. I have to do it in Fahrenheit because I'm silly, right? They're like, "You think 30 degrees Fahrenheit is cold for winter?" I'm like, "Yeah, but my summers are 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, I'm allowed to be cold, okay? My summers are messed up." This is so cute. It's really, really cute. Okay. What comes after this? 2 green stacks and then the brown one. Are we speed running? Are we winning? Recently, there's some games I see on Steam which look cool, but I don't know. I'm not a computer gamer. I'm not a PC gamer. I always prefer to play things on a console. So I'm conflicted. I'm like, do I buy this game for PC, even though I prefer playing it on console? But Steam has the better sales. No, wait. There should be an angle piece that's green, right? Where are you? Hello? Hello, angle piece. Where are you? These are all straight. Just obtain a Steam Deck and then play them on it? I don't have a Steam Deck. That's extra money that I don't have. Where's... Don't tell me what they were doing. There's nothing in the bags. I checked the bags before I threw them. Oh my god. My neck hurts because I've been bending at like a 45-degree angle looking at my table this whole time. I'm missing a piece. I really am. Wait. Unless they're different? Oh no, this one's straight. Oh, thank god. Oh, thank god, okay. This one's just like this. I had to have someone explain what a Steam Deck was to me. I felt so silly. Because they're like, it's a new console. And I'm like, what console or what games are on a Steam Deck? And they're like, no, Leanne, they're Steam games but you have a portable computer to play it now. And I was like, but that's not a console. I was just being really, really dumb. Not on purpose. I was just like, I could not understand what they were trying to tell me. They're like, no, Leanne, it's not a console, okay? Let me rephrase. It's a computer that's portable, and then you can play your Steam games on it because it's a computer. And I'm just like, well, why would I do that? Why just use my Switch? And they're like, not everyone has a Switch. No, they were doing their best. It's just the Steam version of the Switch. What Steam? No, I need another one. This one goes on the one that's not on an angle, so it's just flat. That machine is no. So there's okay. First of all, that thing looks so big. I don't know if that's easy to carry. But then there's another one too, right? There's like the Asus one. I don't understand what that one is. Is that one different from a Steam Deck? See, but does it run Steam? I don't know how this thing works. I just feel dumb. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I have to do this twice. Both of them have basic computer operating system, but are mostly designed for running games you download off of Steam. I see. But then if they both run Steam, then I guess they're just competitors. It's as if like someone made It's basically having like two computers, right? Two different computer brands. Because computers run the same operating system. I'm actually learning right now because they run they run operating systems, but then your games could be played on either one. I'm learning, friends. It's happening. Android phones. Yes, there you go. Computing Android phones. I have a silly iPhone. It's really funny. One of my friends were like, "Oh, poor Leanne. She's oh my god, look at that, how cute. There's stars, little explosion pattern." My friends were like, "Poor Leanne is locked into using Apple forever," and I was just like, "Oh, it's okay. I only use phones to play games." And they're like, "Okay, that's actually kind of respectable. You do you then." They're like, "You don't have the customizing features or convenient like." Using two apps at one time. I was like, no, I play one rhythm game anyways. And they're like, okay, that's fine. I'm not like an Apple homie. Opposite leaves. Wait, do asters have opposite leaves? I'm gonna look this up. Yeah, two apps at one time gacha games. You never play one gacha game. You always play two gacha games at the same time. Asteraceae leaves. Can be alternate, opposite, or world. Ah, okay. What are sunflowers? Sunflower. Sunflowers, Brax, I know about Brax. What are their leaves though? What are your leaves? I'll just look at a picture of one. They do not have opposite leaves, do they? This is not opposite. This is alternate. You're wrong. And they're like talking to this thing. Alternate leaves mean, so this is opposite. We have two leaves directly on the other side of each other. Alternate should be like this. This is alternate. When you have leaves that are not directly one-to-one from each other, but they're directional from each other. They could also be world. I think this one is, as far as I can tell though, this looks pretty alternate to me. It doesn't look world either though. It does look alternate. Oh, you are wrong. It's okay though. It's just a fake flower, friends. It's fine. It's because this is not composite either. It's fine, friends. It's not real. Semi-automated things in GBF and then talking to people on Discord. Like, exactly. Okay. Moment of truth. I don't think this fits in my vase. Damn it. This whole time I've been saving this vase for this and don't even fit. So funny. It's okay. I know it's not real. Do I have any smaller vases? I don't know. I think I do, but those are like my actual vases I use for flowers. I have this little jar from bruschetta that I finished eating, and then I use this to hold flowers. So this guy fits, but he's a little. Oh, it's not bad. That's not terrible, but it's not the structure for a vase. So everything's like flopping over. I'm not getting floral tape for fake flowers. This is a mess. Well, friends, we did it. We completed all our Lego flowers today. and did some unboxings, and it's a silly time. Speed run, real though. I got it under 45 minutes, maybe 30, but I got under 45 for sure, which was my max time. Okay, hooray, we're gonna call it for stream. Not too many extras, which is cool. Okay, thanks everyone for coming to hang out today. Woo, woo. We opened our new traveler's notebook, very fun. And then once I get my Hoffman knot merch, we're gonna stick it onto the front here. We're gonna tie it onto the band and then use it as our closure, which is the new limited edition red dyed leather. Yeah, I got to show off some other things too. So thanks all for coming to hang out. Yeah, crafting company. Oh, so cool, dude. The cosplay work looks really, really good. I've seen the previews. They look really cool. I miss working with foam too. I don't know. Hopefully the mental gets better, then I can start working on stuff better or earnestly again. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out. It was a lot of fun building these things and going through merch together. Whenever next stream is, it'll happen. It's fine. Don't stress. Until next time, I hope you all take care, eat well, and stay comfortable in whatever weather you're in. Till then, bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Woo! Yay. Take care. Okay. Bye-bye.